trying to eliminate Isurus. They're giving it all they've got, and it feels like, you know, they're kind of coming into their final form almost.
Yeah, mistakes are one thing. Still got to capitalize on mistakes, and so I think Casey definitely deserve credit there for their performance, for their individuals as well, and a lot of the calling, even just the CT rotates on Mirage from Steel were really nice. You know, Overpass is a map where you're not going to get away with, you know, not being particular with your utility, with getting in, you know, flashes for a lot of angles that you don't need them on. But when there are orbs in the way, you've got to do your due diligence. And so let's hope that Isurus have, you know, reminded themselves what they're here for in this second map of the series. It's their pick, so there's always that. Let's get into things. Very quick mid take for Isurus, and well, a quick long take for Case. They're on the backstab already. Destiny digs Steel, but he still repeaks like a madman and wins the fight. It's fine. They're giving up B on purpose. A retake setup with Honda on the kit in heaven. Smoked out. A couple of chances for a kill. It's instead RCF. We saw him pull out the USP earlier, even in rifle or in anti-eco rounds rather, and do damage with it. So this is no exception. 2 kills and run him down, but it's still only Gafolo alive and alone in this round.
Sorry about that. Maybe a bit much on that one. That was just a nice flick. It kind of caught me by surprise. By sunrise, yes. Available now at all good bookstores. Gafolo trying to tell us a tale of his own, but might be a tale between his legs at the end of this one as they swing it together. I love that. They do the old countdown, 3, 2, 1. We're peeking him, we're winning, and they go and secure the pistol on the side of Case. I gotta say, Steel's peek in mid was so incredibly ballsy and like borderline unnecessary to go back in because his teammates had pushed long. They would have got the kill anyway.
But he
so
wanted.
He's literally taken all the risk and he just had that much faith in himself.
Well, he hit it, didn't he? Isn't that all that matters? Fast out B. Through the smoke hole into short instead. Molly though, they don't have a smoke for it, so they're going to have to delay and lob those nades. Steel sees them coming. Only a bit of damage, they commit now. Running out Monster, backstab for Honda. He's only going to get Wonder, and well, Fastin, same story. There's a chance here, there's a gun picked up. Crossing in is not going to be easy though with the MP7 ripping. Noxie a new one, and Gafolo almost spotted on the cross. They got to peek again together, and Yeps will win the round. Case get rid of that force buy, and Isurus with a little bit economical.
I thought there was more to the sentence, but there was not. You know, you got me thinking when you kind of said your pun there.
Which one?
I don't remember, but you said one. You know, Steel, Superman, Man of Steel, something like that.
Yeah.
Why has no one made Supperman a dinner-themed superhero that would surely get some pull from the name? It would look a hell of a lot like.
Sharon, I've served you up the best damn breakfast you've ever seen, but it's 6 p.m.
Breakfast
Supperman.
for dinner. It's exciting, it's new, it's fresh, and over here, things for Yeps. Oh, they are close all right, but don't worry, you've got teammates to plug the hole, and plug it they shall.
Yep, full of hair. That drain is not draining much water today. Ugh.
Do you get that when you shave? Hairs in the sink that like...
I was going to say I don't shave in the shower, but you're talking sink.
Yeah, I hope you have some sort of water and you're not just dry shaving every time, because that would be agony.
I don't even use foam. I just get a machete and
spit in the hands, and then just rub it in.
No, I use scissors. I wait till it gets really long.
By the way, I want to say, we're talking about shaving. Just throwing that one out there. So here we are. No one take it out of context. It is a buy now. Gafolo's even got the AWP, Hugo.
High now, fast in buy, die now as Honda doubles up. How? I don't know. Wow. They're out Monster though. Sees his Shadow, and ooh, the Shadow Monster bites back. Steel gets a double, swings the AWP, and it misses. So easy pickings for Steel. Take the AWP, take the AWP. Oh, he only wants one. 1 AWP, I would always take the second. But man like Steel knows what he wants. He's a decisive one. 4-0 up. Case deciding the fate of Isurus in this 1-2 matchup. Dancing their way over the finish line is the hope. And it is scary seeing Isurus beginning T-side after what we saw back last map. But it is their pick, so I'm prepared for preparation. I hope to see some executes on this B-bomb site. Especially when we had... Who did Payne play earlier? Because my mind's drawing a blank. Oh, you look at me like you don't know, Harry. Team 1, of course. And there's so much Counter-Strike, it's hard. We saw from both teams, but especially Payne, some really nice BXX out of spawn, where you just run and throw the smokes, right? Heaven, the double graffiti smoke, short molly as well. So... yeah, they had some really nice XX. I hope that Isurus have something else like that. This one is not one of them. They're getting mauled. Oh my god. That was just despicable. The flashes were even good. The util was there, but all 5 kills come in a moment for Case. They are not feeling threatened right now. And why would they? With some of the rounds we're seeing out from these boys.
Yeah, I mean, dude, something that really does kind of suck for Isurus is like whenever they've kind of gone for these B leans, whenever they've gone for the B plays, they've not even really been able to say that they've found a tremendous amount of impact. So they haven't really set a precedent to be too worried about B rushes, right? The incumbent like 3-2 setup between B and A has been enough to hold the fort time and time again. And so this idea of trying to condition your opponents, oh, that was so close. Don't worry, Fasting's still going to get it. And now they try to go out Monster once more. Oh, can they break through this time? The wall of Case, and it's Steel made of it. Heavy metals all on Deco. 1v3, and he's snuffed out by RCF. 6-0.
Yeah.
And man, there's got to be more depth than this. We can't be down to just monster rushes already. There's got to be more.
There will be. There will be. They're coming in very pacey, though, and Case have been fine meeting that there, right? They start heavy B. You know, at least is what this is going to do is guarantee heavy B starts for Case every single round. So if there ever were a round
but man, no.
for Isurus to go A, it would be now, and RCF has the best spawn.
I solidly disagree with you on that one. The whole kind of spiel I gave coming into that last round is that... Are we doing it again?
Really?
Are we doing it again?
It's eco.
Okay, let's see. Will it be different results? Yes,
Maybe.
They get the entries. Come on now, this is it. This is more like it. With the swing, it's back to a 3-on-3. Having a tuck is Steel, having to hide himself away. Steel himself for the future. Wrapping through Monster. Saw the leg, knows there's someone here, knows that if he waits, he might get gifted a peek. And I wonder... Oh, yeah, there it is. Gafolo tries to tempt fate with the swing. And tempted he shall. They're going to have to take CT. They've got to take some real estate. But the bomb's not planted for them, if I'm not mistaken.
It's not.
It's a short side plant. So getting Heaven's all well and good, but it's not going to win you the round. And that's... Oh, I was going to say, assuming you get it, they do manage to deal with Steel. They follow up onto another. Just Yeps now. Tap on the bomb. Trying to bait peaks, and he will get wrapped from the bridge side. So finally one of these B plays work. But I really don't think that Case are going to lean any more than 3 to B. I still genuinely believe that, because that's like a flash in the pan. That's 1 out of like the 4 times they've attempted it that they've been able to make it work. Look, those aren't good odds. Let me just tell you that. Like, if they kept doing this and winning 1 out of 4, you would go on to like 12-3 the half. So,
look, Harry, look at it this way. Isurus, 100% of the rounds they won were monster rushes. So, look, with numbers like that, why would you do anything else? It's more of a default. They've got Gafolo warping middle. Party players made it over the smoke, but they're taking short instead. Noxie's waiting for a boost, and it's fast in your face, and in with the opening kill. Out Monster they go. They've lost short. They don't have anything. This is very dangerous to do this so early in the round without that short control, and yeah, they're getting exactly what they deserve for this. Steel has been tearing them apart on the pillar. He's 13-3 before he dies, and Gafolo left longing. But yeah, even there, like there's a minute 29 when they're out Monster. It would be one thing if they won that short fight, but now you're walking into B not only with numbers in that have looked really good, but you're also got to get past short, which isn't just, oh, maybe they're there. You know they're there. It's an even harder crossfire to clear. I would have loved Isurus to just reset and do anything else but rush out Monster. The depth right now, I'm on board. I've bought the ticket.
Yeah.
I'm on the train with you. That's not okay.
And look, man, I don't want to just turn this into like ragging on Isurus, but it's just because we know they're better than this. This is not like the kind of depth we've seen out of them in the game so far. I was thinking like that Mirage T-side was probably one of the most ugly T-sides we've seen at the entire event.
Yeah.
And now they're looking to one-up that, you know.
No, they're going to hopefully call a pause after this and chat it. Yeah, and not rush.
They can't go B again.
No,
right? That's
I mean,
what you're saying.
Exactly. And chat it through, just because they come in with a lot of energy. They've come in with a game plan. It's not worked right now. They need to dig deeper. They need something else. That's a misclick, but it's fine. No one's here, so yeah. Hopefully we see something else, a bit more depth. But now, Harry, think about this. Think about what CT Overpass is dominated by. Good AWPers on that top site. RCF looked really good last map, and they haven't even tried to run into him yet. So that's still in the pipeline.
Right. Is the biggest problem, right? You've wasted the first kind of 8 rounds by really only testing the waters at B. What that means is if you go away and you run into a bit of a test, like you don't actually really have like too much of a time frame now to try and counter that in like a big meaningful way, right? And to get under their skin. You need your first A play to be successful from the get-go. And because you've not conditioned Case at all to lean 4B, you've still got a double A hold to worry about. They've opened up, right? They found RCF, but there's still so many more bodies here to hold the line. Now it's another opener. This is far nicer. And if they do win this, then Isurus can still turn it around, but they're not ready for the man in the corner. There's another, by the way. Farsin's already up here at the truck, but he's also shut out by Deco.
Good trade work for Isurus, right? It looked very scary at the start, but big entry onto the AWP, and they've built off the back of it. Can they close it? Honda. 1v3. Honda. What can you do? Truck player spotted. Can get swung from default. Needs to be careful. It is nice. Deco's low, and the molly's going to kill him as well. Honda will grab a kill, but over the top of the truck, and Destiny helps. Isurus find a second. There's also no precedent of faking or resetting in this T side yet, at least. So that's why they run into 4 players on the A site, one by one, because Case knew that after losing their AWP that Isurus were going to steamroll and keep up the pace. I almost like the pacey rounds, but they if they're not going to work, they need to be able to slow it down in the mid and reset, because sometimes they're just going a bridge too far. It's very, it is decisive, even if the decisions aren't working. They know what they want to do.
Yeah, but no one wants to be the team that loses with conviction. You would rather,
Over the top of the truck, and Destiny helps. Isurus find a second. There's also no precedent of faking or resetting in this T side yet, at least. So that's why they run into 4 players on the A site, one by one, because Case knew that after losing their AWP that Isurus were going to steamroll and keep up the pace. I almost like the pacey rounds, but they if they're not going to work, they need to be able to slow it down in the mid and reset, because sometimes they're just going a bridge too far. It's very, it is decisive, even if the decisions aren't working. They know what they want to do.
Yeah, but no one wants to be the team that loses with conviction. You would rather, bit of hesitancy, if it means you cook up an award-winning strat, is a good thing. And out through Monster, Noxie spearheads the charge, only good for the first, and the rest of the team pretty far behind. Gonna struggle to trade this, and it's giving a lot of time for other key players on Case to get involved. Honda up on short will get bested. That's a nice trade out of Destiny, better late than never. But you still got a double B hold to contend with, and a third man in rotation who now is set up in CT. It's a good flick to try and make this happen. Brute forcing their way in, and they've got it down to this 1v1.
Yeah, they know he's low, Glock's out, just trying to take the fight. That's all Isurus have been over. Bomb's gonna get stuck just to guarantee that money. Put the pressure on his opponent, but he swings out and his orb's not even primed. It's not pulled yet. RCF being very careful on the drop, not wanting to die to full damage, and it's going to be a round for Case on the retake. Nice reposition. It was quick. That's probably why Gafolo's not ready for it. Just saw him lower. But yeah, could have waited another second to pull that orb out. Isurus just seem like they want to do everything just a bit too fast. A bit too fast. But it's definitely going to be hard going off of that 9-round CT side for Case in a row, flawless, and then coming here into another T side. Different map, but not a different result, not yet at least. 8-2.
Of course, loser of this is sent home, but you don't have to be. You can attend the major if you scan that QR code there. Obviously, you've got to buy the tickets too. But there are still some available, so I would take every opportunity I can to get in.
Right, no T-Orb now. Money not there. Big take, short take. They don't ever seem to be smoking this molly. I actually came over from T-spawn. Alley through it, there's a lineup, that's cool. Still a bit delayed. Go for a boost here. In case we begin to rotate up, they've not heard much on this B-bomb site other than that smoke. Boost finally getting assembled.
Destiny's been like the one dude who can accomplish stuff here, and I like that they're trying to put him in positions to succeed. The boost doesn't spy anything, and they hear it get disassembled, so they know that there's at least 2 players down on water. Oftentimes when that boosts up, there's normally a third somewhere nearby holding on to connector. And there's re-aggro down here on the short side towards Toilets. RCF just leaving that angle. It's not favorable to him now. He's going to have to go back to it, and he will. Gafolo on the receiving end. Lovely, lovely timing for RCF. And this is a much slower round for Isurus. They tested the waters with the A-Lurk. Now they're going to try and tiptoe their way out through Monster. The flash does blind them, so that's going to slow them down a bit. And it's grinding to a bit of a halt here. Farsin dropping the bomb, and the rotations have already arrived. Noxie's going to do whatever he can to try and save the day. However, the rat from CT will lock it in.
Phew, just about.
Honda, he already did it. Oh no, now, Honda, you're leaving him hanging. Oh my God. That was a mess of fist bumps. Thank God they look so good in the server.
Yeah, cut away.
Because that weren't synergy just there.
Yeah, that was awkward. If Gafolo kept going right, he would have had a superior angle to RCF. Instead, walks closer. 9-2 and more pistols. Good rounds for Rush Monster, to be honest. But yeah, they're going to go for a con play instead. Nice and quick.
Good round. Are you on the Isurus payroll too?
I'm just trolling.
Up through connector, that's where they want to go. Up in the mid, up into RCF. Whoa. And he's going to put on a bit of a show with the AW. 2 to the name right now. Yep's here with him, having a bit of a quiet one, but he will get the kill that matters. And so the pistols are brushed aside with ease.
Yep. Pull out another page of the easel. 10-2, and you're running out of time. This is not enough for a T-side. Isurus need a little more than these bare bones. They need some meat on them, Harry. Because right now, Case are eating good. Orb out for Gafolo.
Now that they've got the orb, they just have to go away. They just have to.
They are. Are you proud?
More relieved. Boosting con. Gets this angle onto the Oh, it's boosts on boosts.
Whoa.
And the spam's good. They're going to try and react, and that is a beautiful thing indeed. If they keep pushing, which really is a pretty decent option here, they could discover the bomb left up the top.
Oh, they're committing out long. They don't even have the bomb. They're going into the A side.
Isurus look cooked, man.
Yeah, at 1:15, they're walking into A, and the bomb is T-spawn. Like, this seems so desperate. Gotta say, I want to hype Case up. I love that boost idea. Door off, right?
Two boosts.
So the boost in B short is actually watching Con. Because the worst part about doing that Con boost, where you can see the B short tunnel, is getting walked on close. It's not good for you at all. Someone's checking that. You're dead. You can both die, but like it almost seems crazy, but the angles are perfect. Con boost covers short, B boost covers con, and those are the last. Firstly, those are the last things you're checking. Secondly, you can't check them because your legs are shown before you even see what you're looking at. Now, Isurus did actually wreck the boost by spamming through connector, but yeah, that's a really cool idea. Takes a lot of players, but it's a cool way of getting opening kills. Not the case I've had any trouble. They're pulling a lot out right now. 5 on 2. This is the longest Isurus have lived, and that's because they're saving. And even then, there's no guarantees with con players creeping in. Steel checks it, Noxy wins it. And Isurus get the guns out. At least it's a small victory. Oh, very, very close. If you can even call it a victory at 11-2.
Which you can't.
No.
You know, that's kind of the grim. I just don't want to sugarcoat the situation, man. Like, Case, something that was clear on Mirage was that they were upping the level. They're really, like, relishing in this opportunity. They're not ready to leave yet. And it felt like after getting, you know, 9-0'd on that CT side, Isurus have just fallen completely flat. You know, the pressures maybe getting to them a little bit here. It just hasn't looked like the same team we've seen in these other games by a long margin. And, you know, earlier on when we were talking about the pressure of this situation with elimination on the line, you know, it can make you, but it can also break you. And at least if the scoreline's anything to go by, if some of the decision-making's anything to go by, it feels like maybe it's broken Isurus a little bit. If they could salvage 4 rounds, I would like to think they could at least make this competitive at a bare minimum, but nothing is screaming out to me that that's going to happen here. And as the confidence is building for Case, they're taking more and more risks. This is a freebie for Honda, and I mean, why stop there, right? Flex on them a little bit. He will get bested by Gafolo, and so the bomb is taken again for Isurus. They're still in with a chance in this round.
Goodbye. Yeah, that's punishing for Isurus. Just when they slow it down finally for a more default round, that's when Honda walks through connector and catches him knife out in T-spawn. Really hurts. They can't catch a break. Two on 4 back down B. Tucked in short is fast in. Doubt he'll get cleared, to be honest. Oh, I lied. Noxy does check it good, clear, but it's not going to matter. 18 seconds, and he knows the orb's on the angle. RCF is not missing a beat nor a shot. 17 and 4 on him, and it's like the CT side of Mirage all over again.
Yeah, dude, the CT sides out of Case have just been so good. So clean. And I mean, Steel is very, very clearly just an incredible kind of leader in terms of calling rotations at the perfect times, right? Every time Isurus have tried to go A, and the few times they've done it, they've ran into stacks. Whenever they go B, they run into stacks.
How about this?
It's going to end the way it all began.
Yeah.
Time is a flat circle. And over in Monster, they've been flattened. Mowed down by the man at the helm of Case.
Get it.
And now on for the ace as well. 4 out of 5,
yeah.
But why stop there, Steel? The Superman indeed.
And he wants his supper as well. Oh, maybe there's still a chance. They're running away. They want Steel to ace it. Smoked him, or mollied him off. Steel's coming in on the backstab. Here he comes. The nade takes it away. And Case take the half 13-2. Steel, that is a phenomenal monster spray down. And yeah, it couldn't have ended any other way, Harry. It was appropriate. Case, they will live to fight another day. 3 rounds from that 2-2 matchup for Isurus, 3 rounds from elimination here in Bucharest. It's got to hurt.
Yeah, you know, it's just the saddest, you know, like we've been saying, because Isurus, man, they look so not super convincing early on, but they had some really nice pieces, and I think you got to see the potential behind a lot of these players, but that's just not been the case with these T sides today, falling flat once more. And if Case win this pistol, man, it's going to be over in the blink of an eye. I also want to say, Steel has immediately slowed the pace down, right? It's no longer these instantaneous rounds. It's a late mid-peak coupled with a little con walk. Isurus have gone for a bit of a classic, the quad B with, Ali peaking mid. But because they waited at ramp, because they didn't go right away, it's actually misinformation. And Ali is still the only A player. Gonna find himself all alone in a 1v5. Once you get the spot here, you can take like 1 or 2 attempts at a fight and then just kind of fall back, play retake. You've got utility at least, you've got kits, you've got a smoke. You can manage that. So if he can get 1 and then live to tell the tale, that is brilliant. Oh no, he's stuck. He's stuck, but he's still gonna recover. Good for the double.
They have double
and he's
for
done
pods.
his job.
Boom, boom. 10 health. They won't kill him. Ali will. He's on for it himself, out of ammo. They're chasing him down, hopping, weaving, and headshotting as well. Ali, that is sickening. What a round. They even give him the defuse. He earned it. Wow. That is one way back in, but it's a long road to recovery. Nice shots for Ali, considering how blind he is as well. And that trick shot when he's getting the reload off. Ooh. It's just such a long road to recovery. Is it even walkable?
It's a long way to go. It's a very long way to go. Case is just taking a very, very light investment eco, right? And looking to bring out guns in the next. Up through long they go. Oh, a couple of missed shots from the AWP. Don't want to lose that big ticket item.
Even Case ecoing here is, you know, commendable. Could have easily got Galil armor and ran a fast monster rush. Yeah, that's the poison to pick nowadays, but Gafolo. Yeah, that's why you give him the big green. He puts it to use. Ali helps out. And RCF dead as well. So nice clean anti-eco as it should have been. Case were waiting for guns though. And here they are, looking to end this as soon as possible.
Yeah, we've already seen like just such a different difference in the pacing in these first 2 rounds, right? So I'm assuming Steel is still going to keep it pretty slow. Also looking to use mid and con a hell of a lot more than the opposition did in that first half. Here's a little peek into middle. Gavolo, that could have been a golden opportunity, but it's just a tag. Gets himself out of there. Bit of assistance from his teammate, lobbing flashes in to try and make that escape happen. And so he lives to fight another day.
Methodically taking connector. back out through mid. Bomb's been picked up. Kaiser is assured on an A hit, and it's 50 seconds into a round. Gafolo with a flash now takes the angle back. It's a nice A setup here for Isurus. He's got a deep long player. Ali, if he wants to, he can flank this toilets control. 40 seconds, he's seen nothing on long. Gafolo's got the kill. Yeps is out. RCF takes the angle, but Gafolo doesn't repeat. They've got to commit. They've got to run an exec with only 2 flashes and a smoke left alive. Ali is on the big flank. He's about to catch Farston. Free kill. What? Oh! How does Farston win that? Ali even hits him. Can't even ask for more. Gafolo line up, and RCF steals it. They are getting robbed blind in this bomb site right now. Noxie hits a headshot, 10 seconds, and the flank is already here to end the day. Farston, no chance to dance. He's got to grab the AWP and prance back to long. He will get the gun, but actually, I say that. Oh, they're running him down. They're running. Oh, got him after time. Lovely kill. Just about. Isurus hold on to 5.
Yeah, maybe like a Monster Rush could be on the cards here.
Why did you say it like that, Harry?
I didn't say it like anything.
Yeah.
What are you trying to insinuate? Don't stare at me like that with your thick old chin.
My thick chin. Fast down mid, they beat the molly, and Ali boils him alive.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's going to be even more of a shame now if Case do just like kind of come back into this in their next rifle and look to pick it back up, because Isurus is showing that like this CT side is no joke. You know, they've still got what it takes to bring the heat here. Oh, lovely deagle from Farsid. This was the guy whose money they wrecked, and well, they're going to put him in the dirt shortly thereafter. So now we've got the investment coming back in again for Case. Isurus slowly but surely building. But a slow build burns the longest.
Yeah. I know that construction term. I learned it on the job site. All right, Case. Yeah, you wanna add to that?
No.
Nope. 13-6. Doors off. Mid take, and Noxie's about to get molly. Wants to hang around for a second, but not worth.
This comp fight is super important, and timing's kind of everything. Oh, that's an unfortunate one for Ali.
Time to die.
Given over. Man advantage early, and a nice little route between either bomb site now opened up. Noxie fighting for toilets. Will hold on with a double kill, and now looks to run for the hills. The bomb still outside over in middle, just outside of Party. Gonna have to go back and get that. Case, this is awkward now. They had the 5-on-4. Because of Noxie's heroics, it's flipped on its head. They've had to go back with Honda and get that bomb. So this last guy going to join very, very late in the site, but there was only one defender here. It was a B lean for Isurus. Bomb's now looking to rejoin the rest of the gang. These 2 players in the site just need to hold the line.
Oh, I love it.
Last time they threw the nades too early. They need to wait for the tap.
Scary, very scary. Found a molly in the corner. Farston can stall out this retake yet again. Now they hear the plant, here are the nades. Oh, he got out in time. Second one was too late. Deco gives up his hand for no kill. RCF hits a quick shot, and now he's posted for the retake. He can stop it if Farston doesn't steal the kills first. To smoke the bank, it's fading. Gafolo going through, and they know where he can be. It's one of 2 angles. He clears not the corner. He went for the deep peek, but Honda was out wide. And that's a round for Case. It's all we've been waiting for. A nice slow burner, a methodical clear through connector into an A execute. And with a heavy B lean for Isurus, even with those delayed nades for the plant, doesn't set them up for a kill. 14-6.
And I mean, if they lose this, right? They've got no money up against 15. It's likely all over. So this is the lifeline round. The heartbeat is faint, but it's there.
Double AWP is nice. pull out anything at this point. Ooh. Not quite. Monster resmoke. No, because he's got short water. That's a good kill. Just escapes before the con smoke fades as well. They try and get that refrag. It's not available. Deco's pushing the monster smoke. He doesn't even wait for it. And this is not a bad play if he walks, though. Steel's running in, and Deco just shows and then disappears. He goes back too short. They don't have it. They are already here, and Yeps has fallen in. 4-on-4, a refrag given the case, and they can just set up for a B-pop.
You haven't seen one of these out of case yet. Let's see how it compares to Isurus in the first half. Destiny. Going to start to take short, but this could lead you down the river. It feels very safe, very secure, and it's anything but.
Oh, sees a shoulder. RCF trades that kill, though. And that's only going to tempt him back into the bomb site where only one man sits. Ali's run a molly just to get in position to help his teammate. They could be good. It goes out. Orbs on the angle, hits his shot, but not ready for the second. And Ali spotted in the back of the pit. Fastin is fast. And Yeps, oh dear, being backstabbed. Does he hear it? The drop in.
If he
Can they stop the plant? 5 seconds. There's cover. And Fastin hits the headshot. He is so effective right now. 21 kills. 15-6, and you said the money was on the line. Well, now that line has been cut.
Yeah, this is where Case should just look to make it a very convincing 2-0. Never even really pushed to their limits here. Never really having to show the full depth of their T sides. And with just pistols left to fight back against it, Isurus just don't have the stopping power, don't have the staying power here. Bombs outside of B, as are the majority of case. I get the feeling they want to try and end this with how it all started. Make it very poetic. Not sure RCF's getting pushed. Not aware, the CZ is going to best him in the head-to-head. And so that AWP is now cut loose. Man advantage taken for the Isurus squad. And that's going to lead the bomb away.
Yeah, jump spots and misinfo. There's Honda chilling here. But otherwise, Case are clearing the rest of the map. Scout deep on long. Fast and about to peek in, but it's just fallen back to the bomb site. They're actually gambling up on top. They feel like B is pretty empty, and they would be right. I wonder how Honda's going to be able to play into this, though. He's not in a position to even peek off of hearing rotate sounds. They go back down con. It's a fake out. Steel can get pushed up close. Destiny is just here. Does he want to go?
Oh, he's heard the molly pull.
Yeah, he heard the molly pull, yeah. If you hold it, you hear the fire. And so Steel, caught with nades out. Now the Russian to be. There's only pistols at the moment. Destiny gets that kill instead.
They don't know.
Deco in the corner. They haven't cleared Monster, and there's just simply no time for Yeps, who's bottom of the board right now. No chance for more. And Isurus hold on to yet another round just by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if anything, I think Case maybe like got a little too convoluted in that round, considering what they were going up against, right? There were a couple of kind of weird decisions here and there. RCF, for example, like super wide out through the short tunnel, but was holding the boost. Was just not anticipating that there would be short aggression. Kind of forgivable, what with how little they've gone B, but I will say, every time they have, there has been someone pushing short. So, kind of an oddity there, but you can write those off if you're Case at this kind of lead. My God, Honda the Firewalker ran through the molly, no damage taken, or Steel rather. And is now all the way up in top mid. Wasn't able to get anything from that forward position. RCF checking long.
Sweaty.
For an AWP up on the boost, doesn't see it. Going to give you a lot more security on that long peak, and they get that real estate for free. Case are poised very, very nicely in this round. I was going to say brilliantly. It is just kind of a default. I don't need to give them too much credit. But,
oh, this is an incredible
But I like it. You know, like Honda just holding for the B aggro. Not going to let them kind of snipe away any information here. Able to come in late. Could look to drop Con. Could look to go party and hold it for his teammates who are trying to cross up long. Leaves you a lot of options, right? And that's something that Isurus never really had on their T side. So it's a good look. Noxy with the scout lands a tag, but now the AWP is on the angle. And if he goes swinging back in, it's a missed shot. So he gets the info that the AWP's here. They've seen a bomb as well. Going to start to pull bodies up towards A. Now Honda is still down here in connector. Could just get lost to the hands of time. And he's not even able to help at taking short, which currently harbors 2 players for Isurus. With that smoke going in, you've just got to go through. There's not really an option to wait for it. You would run out of time. So a flash over the top and they try to crunch their way in. But 15 seconds and no one available to clear short. It was always going to be a problem. Ali's wrapped all the way through the toilets. And so Isurus destined to pick this one up and put themselves onto 8.
Yeah, it just feels so, you know, unrecoverable at this point. But every comeback does until it happens. Couple of kills on the way out. AWP is saved. That's the big ticket item. Get it back to the hands of Gafolo. Got a B spawn. Wonder if he'll use it. Take a short peek, like you mentioned. There's been a, you know, a reasonable amount of aggression towards that part of the map for Isurus. They have been pushing B a lot. Really on both halves. Case. Money's pretty battered off the saves, so they will invest what they can around it. Fast in Eco, everyone else buys the ticket, and that's a close attempt. Very fast build of that boost, and in doing so, Gafolo knows he has timing to peek Monster deep. He knows no one's close, so takes out Honda as he finally gets around the barrels. Peeking through Con, Destiny. Not in a hurry to throw away these man advantages. Far safer CS in these CT side rounds for Isurus. Playing the numbers.
I mean, hilariously, like, both these teams just have polar opposite problems on their T sides. Like, the case, I would make the argument that they've been too respectful in a lot of these rounds. Like, you were dominating this team.
Are you really asking them to rush Monster?
Well, they might. And no, that's not at all what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, the pushes have been very disjointed as a result of how slow they've come in. And they've been at the mercy of the very limited utility that Isurus have had. Like, they've had their backs against the wall in terms of the money this whole time. That's a nice flash. But trying to peek in. RCF's on the... a quick switch at the wrong time. But RCF bails them out. Into the B site they go. They need to clear short. The attention's being drawn in by this bridge player. Steel's just out in the open. As far as he's aware, short is clear, so probably dead to it. They never even learn about it, and that should be the safeguard on the round. Isurus are up onto 9.
If there were ever around to go for a speedy Con, a speedy B take, this would be it. Like, you have 35, you can buy a full util on a couple of players, get pistol armor, and go for a B rush. This would be a great round just to test the waters. You talk about, you know, the limitations on util, and even the fact that now, because of the pace this T side has been, Isurus haven't really had to deal with a round like that. I'd love to see it at this point in the game. 15-9. Isurus are trying to pull a comeback. It seemed impossible. It's starting to seem, you know, less impossible. Maybe even salvageable as they run up long instead. Rifle is here. 1 AK in this round on Fasten. Ali gets that spot, sees a gun up close, and he knows. Oh, there's another. Swings for the fight. Fasten wins it. No one here to trade him, and he goes in ahead alone. His team were a little further back on short. Or caught in the open, trying to clear the long position. They run him down. This is it. It's a steamroll. It's the cannon into this A site. Yep, swings wide, and Noxy almost dies. 3-on-3 in the post plant. They're pushing back.
Yeah, that Molly forces a fight. They heard the but it doesn't matter. RCF going on a bit of a tear to try and close this. Him and Steel tucked in. Destiny deals with the first. This was the one guy putting up numbers all map long, and the bomb is not planted for RCF. The nade's going to go in, but it's nails him from downtown. He knocks them out and sends Isurus home. Case lock this one in 2-0, and they carry on fighting.
Yeah, some fighting talk at the end there as well. I love that bounce nade. That's so funny. That's all we were seeing CT sides for Isurus when they were throwing the same utility to try and stop bomb plants. Really nice way to close the map as well, considering that bomb plant was default. But yeah, Case, they